All right, I'm gonna do the intro. 3, 2, 1.
Listen, do you mind if I put my 2 cents in?
No, honey, I don't mind. Call the police immediately.
I don't get it.
No idea what you're talking about. Yes? Hello? Hi, stranger.
I want ham and eggs and flapjacks with lots of butter and syrup and coffee. I'll take the coffee now.
Why have you come here tonight? Ring.
Where's my dough?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Vibes and Stuff Live in the Morning. It's your host, Chuck Allen and Uncle Freezy.
Bim,
Robert
bim.
One, salute. Good morning, Unc. How you doing this morning?
Hey man, I'm fantastic, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm energized. I'm ready to get the day started. Robert Ones, are y'all ready to get this party started?
Y'all ready to rock and roll?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Chef NYK is in the building. What's good, Chef? What's happening?
Chef.
Yeah, man. Hey, so Chuck, what's in your cup?
In my cup.
I should have probably did this first.
Well, this morning, Unc, I'm double dipping. I got some orange juice this morning, and I got the usual, ladies and gentlemen. I got my sparkling water,
Bim.
Raz Cranberry.
Raz Cranberry. Yeah. Raz Cranberry. Yeah, man. I'm excited, bro. Hey, man. Hey, let me ask you this. Because the coffee, man, I had coffee. I had a coffee with French vanilla creamer, just a dab, some sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, fantastic, bro. Gas station coffee never let you down.
Oh,
never
wow.
let you down, bro. Let me ask you this. How's the weather where you are?
Well, right now in the tri-state area, it's about 51 degrees. We're going to get up to about 59, maybe 60 by this afternoon.
Okay.
But right now the wind's blowing, so it feels like 40 something.
Ooh, the hawk. The hawk is what they call out. It's 61 degrees, right? In sunny South Carolina. And I think it's gonna get up to about 74-ish, something like that.
Oh man, great weather.
Yeah, man. I might take the puppy outside for the first time this week, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want to, I might wait till 8 weeks because he's officially 7 weeks today.
Okay.
Right. So I might wait till he's 8 weeks before I take him outside and put him on the ground. You know how that is with your dogs, man. You ain't gonna expose them to. So we got the Seresto collar on him. He's been dewormed and all that stuff. I don't know that had nothing to do with the weather, but since we was going down that thing. But listen, there's a conversation that I've been wanting to have with you for a couple of weeks, and I've been skipping it, not intentionally, but we have conversations that have legs.
Okay.
So, but I want to get into health and lifestyle, so I can ask you this question.
Sure.
My bad. Let's do it. All right. So the question I've been having for you, right, this is the question I've been wanting to talk to you about, and others, right? And others, guys and gals, vibrant ones, all over. This is the question that I've been having for y'all, right? Do you have a go-to dinner meal? Like, say for instance, the kids are gone and it's you and the missus, and she's like, I done cooked like 15 days in a row. What you gonna do? You want some KFC? Hell no, I don't want no KFC. I thought you was gonna say you was gonna cook. And I cooked 15 days in a row. Oh, all right. Okay, I'll cook something. Right? And then you cook your go-to. Do you have a go-to, or do you have a wide variety of stuff that you have on tap? Or do you have a go-to that if you got a lady friend coming over, you want to impress her with some skills? Do you have like a go-to that you can whip together to impress the young ladies?
Now I know in the chat we have some chefs and whatnot. I am not Le Cordon Bleu certified, but Chuck will get in there. I can cook pretty much anything, but my go-to would definitely be like some steak. I do like a steak and shrimp. Crab cake, maybe some corn, something like that.
Okay.
Look, a little something like this.
Wow, look at that. Look at you. Bim. Okay.
Bim.
Okay. I see you. So chat, what do y'all have, man? Savage NYC. Savage is in the building. Delano still. The original DSJ is in the building. What's good? Man, okay.
Oh yeah, I go to impress. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't just a pretty face and a deep voice. I can do something else.
Them. Like I'm not just eye candy. I could do other stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So Chef NYK says T-bone. Okay. DSJ says a variety of meals. Hey, so DSJ, what's in that variety that you talking about? Like name a couple. Like name a couple, man, and tell us what you're talking about. And so the reason why I ask is because my anniversary is coming up.
Okay.
Right? And so it's the beginning of May. And I want to impress the missus, but the way we eat has changed.
Okay.
So I am now vegan, and she is in swimsuit mode. What the swimsuit? What is swimsuit mode? What the hell is that?
Swimsuit mode is I am starving myself so I can look right in this 2-piece. You can look decent in a 1-piece.
Right.
1-piece, a whole things in place.
Like, grandma, put some shorts on. Yeah, that 1-piece. That's what I think. Every time I see the 1-piece, I'm like, oh God, grandma.
Oh man.
What is them
Nobody
dots down there?
that.
Yeah, what is them dots down there by your waist? Oh, God. Oh, grandma. Ew. Yeah, but yeah, so we have different dietary needs now. Like I'm vegan, and Mo is, I guess, in the swimsuit mode. You know what I'm saying? So for the anniversary, I'm doing something. I'm a surprise Mo on the back porch, like, you know what I'm saying, just because we got a little screen to enjoy. It ain't nothing fantastic. It's just
Right.
You know what I'm saying, a little back porch, man, little privacy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I was thinking about getting it catered, but I think it would be more impressive if I did it myself. But
Absolutely.
I don't have a go-to. So I'm asking for some help.
Okay. All right. So in the chat, these brothers are really cooking. I feel bad for showing my little plates. Jeez. Lobster tails and New York strip. That's Brooklyn. Chef NYK. See, I knew he was. See, it's in the name. I knew he was gonna come with it.
The real chef.
I'm on that Scottish salmon, pan season, coconut rice, and peas. Wow.
Wow.
Salute.
Wow.
Okay. DSJ said he'll do flounder with wild rice, broccoli, and cheese. Hey, man. Hey. These are some great ideas.
Wow.
Y'all dudes really be cooking, man.
Y'all be getting it in, bro. Yeah, I feel inadequate right now. You know what I'm saying?
Smothered
Wow.
turkey wings, chicken club salad. Wow. I thought I was special. So y'all dudes are well-rounded men. Okay, great. We got well-rounded men in the chat. All right, let's go. All right.
Now here's my question. Are y'all bullshitting me, man? Are y'all keeping it 10 times 10?
Oh,
These are y'all real go? Is this your real go-to joint, or is this like something you do on special occasion, right? Or is this like, yo, mommy mad at me, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't put the kids in bed at 8:30. Yeah, I gave them Snicker bars, and all of them stayed up till like 12:45. And then the next morning, they wouldn't get out the bed for school. And my daughter hair look a mess. I messed up. You know, so I'm asking. I'm asking a family man question. Like, did y'all put the kids to bed late or something? And then is this the makeup dinner, or is this something you legit like? Hey, mom, listen. You know what I'm saying? The kids at Nana house. I made something for you. I'm making something for you at the house. Let me know the situation.
Oh no. My go-to before being eating a better lifestyle, because I'm not gonna say I'm vegan.
Right.
I'm a soul food kind of guy. So a typical dinner with me would probably be collard greens, chopped barbecue, ribs, macaroni and cheese, peas and rice, that kind of thing.
Right. And cornbread.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because biscuits don't go with everything.
No, biscuits would not go with that meal at all.
Right. Bim. Lord have mercy. Let the church say amen. Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, man. I get it in when I get it in when I'm feeling good.
Wow. Jackfruit. Oh, okay. What is that, Chuck? That's the pulled pork, right?
Red peas and rice.
Red pea. Okay, I can't. Oh, you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it up because all we see is the bottom. Okay. There you go. Okay. Chuck, hey, yo, why don't you? Can you put those on the Vibes and Stuff Twitter page?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll send them to you. Send all that stuff to you.
Okay. Or you could tweet it. Just tweet. Are you on Twitter? No.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
Okay. Yo, Osa Duque is in the building. Hey, South Brooklyn, where do you get jackfruit from? Yeah, where do you get jackfruit from? Matter of fact. Oh shoot, My puppy is over here with his tail up in the air, Chuck. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, now it's stuff like this I'll be eating because boy Chuck got to watch his diet now, so I don't really be I don't get it in like I used to. I'm more of a. Let me see if I can find another good one. But yeah, man, I now it's all about the vegan, well, not vegan, but healthier lifestyle. Because like I said, I still eat meat and stuff like that, but not as often. So my meals are more like this now. So yeah, jackfruit. You got to do jackfruit on the grill. I got to try that. I got to see what that's about. I know that I've seen on some cooking shows them cooking jackfruit, but I don't know. In the city, I'm more than certain I can get it if I ask. I've never purchased it before. Um, that's Brooklyn. Where you get yours from? Savage NY says giant portobello mushrooms marinated in Italian dressing and cooked on the grill. That sounds lovely.
What is that?
Giant portobello mushrooms
Okay.
marinated.
Okay. Portobello. Hey, so my thing is with portobello mushrooms is, man, cleaning them, bro. Because they got the gills underneath, right?
Yes.
And if you don't clean them, you have like you gotta do collards, bro. You gotta wash collards to death.
Yeah, you gotta wash them.
Yeah, man. You gotta wash collards to death. I had to bring one dog in here with us. I had to bring the older dog in here with us because the puppy likes to aggravate folks. So to speak.
He a pup.
And he don't know no better, right?
No, he don't know no better.
Yeah. My older dog looked like he need to smoke a cigarette right now, bro.
His nerves that bad.
yeah, man. Because it ain't because he a scary dog, which he is a scary dog, right? But it's like he'll be laying down like half sleep, and a puppy will sneak up on him and just bite him on the tail. You know what I'm saying? And you like, what?
You mother.
Yeah, like what the? It's like if you on the chair taking a nap, like you as a person on the chair taking a nap, and somebody just walked by you and tapped the air horn. You know what I'm saying? And it make you, you know what I'm saying? And you just want to, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. That's just what it is, man. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, the giant portobello mushroom sounds great, right? I never considered it with Italian dressing. And so are you saying on the grill? Are you talking about on the open flame? Or are you talking about putting it in a pan and then putting it on the grill? You got to tell me,
I'll give you a quick dope. Oh, I like that.
Wow. Okay, now we talking. Savage NYC taking over. Yeah, man. Hey, Savage NYC. Yeah, man. I like this, bro. I like this.
You could do stuff bell peppers with brown rice. Yeah. And the crumbles, the meatless crumbles that you use.
Right.
Take that, whip it up, stuff it in the bell peppers, and you put them on the grill. Good.
Yeah, man.
And you could put some vegan cheese on top of that if you would like. But
Yo, vegan cheese is the vegan cheese that I've been having lately is very overrated.
Really?
Yeah, I went to Mellow Mushroom Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I spent $30 on a pizza, bro. $30 on a pizza. I was like, yo,
So
give me everything vegan. Give me all your veggies. So
okay,
everything
veggie
you can
pizza?
imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, black olives, your red bell peppers, your regular bell pepper, your mushrooms, your everything that's vegan. I told him to put on there, and the vegan cheese, and the vegan cheese destroyed the taste. Yeah,
That's the one thing that I have been having trouble with finding. Like there's a Whole Foods not too far from me, and I went into Whole Foods looking for vegan cheese because I've tried most of the vegan products just to see what I would like and how I can adjust, my diet. And I was like, good Lord, $10 for some cheese.
$10.
It's hard to eat healthy when I can get.
Yeah, every time I'm telling you, every time I go shopping, bro, the song that pop in my mind is that song from Hustle and Flow. It's hard out here for a pimp. And that's what.
For a pimp.
Yeah. Every time I go shopping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I gotta walk past. So for me to find the Impossible burgers, right? The Impossible meat and stuff, I gotta walk past the ribs and the lobster tail and the fresh fish. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the places I go to, they'll have the fish. Like I won't go now. I'm not talking about the fish market, right? I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, say you go into a place like a Publix, and they have all the fresh fish laid out, and then the fish will have a section in the glass. And you look and you're like, that salmon look good. But when you vegan, you're not pescatarian.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I'm not vegan. I'm not pescatarian. I'm not vegetarian. I'm just a N-word doing some stuff. Like I'm trying to live. So I try a little bit of everything. I still like I was going to suggest salmon. Like salmon is very easy. It's hard to mess that up, and it's one of those like elegant, intimate kind of things. You do some salmon, some wild rice, some kale, or something like that.
Right.
And you could plate it and present that where it looks very, very nice.
Right.
Oh, that was definitely my go-to. Like if a chick was coming over to the crib for the first time, you made this? Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
absolutely, I made this.
Yeah, girl. and you know what? And so with me, when I was dating, and Mo had to talk with me the other day. She was like, "Yo, why you always reminiscing about dating on that show?"
Oh,
I'm like, I'm not reminiscing about dating on no show. Watch your mouth before I kidnap you. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because she hate when I tell the Janet Jackson story. Right?
Okay.
Like she watching the joint right now. Like she watching right now, right? So every time I say the Janet Jackson story, it's like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, but I'm like, nah, but it's different aspects to it. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly kissed that young girl on the mouth on stage. You know what I'm saying? And we like, back then we like, oh, that's so cute. But now we like, wait a minute, that girl was 15.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now we like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the thing I was getting at is the cooking thing was always a gateway for me to get into my What's the thing, Chuck? What's the thing where the one guy was saying all the romantic lines to another guy to tell to his girl?
Oh
to
man,
his girl.
I know. I can't think of his name right this second, but they did that movie with Steve Martin.
Yeah,
They did that movie with Steve Martin. What was the name of that?
It was Was it Roxanne?
Yeah, that's the name of the movie, Roxanne. Absolutely.
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
But it was based off like a Shakespearean play. Okay. What was it?
Siren something? It's Siren something.
Yeah. I cannot pronounce it.
Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
Yes.
Cyrano de Bergerac. That's who that guy is. But I never knew. Cyrano de Bergerac. I never knew who the person was, but I heard it and heard that line in the movie, like yeah, Cyrano de Bergerac, blah blah blah. But hey, Subliminal 209 is in the building. Was good, sir. Chiming in from can I say that? Hey, Sub, can I tell him where you at? Hey, Subliminal 209 chiming in from Canton, Ohio. Yeah, but yeah, the what I was getting at is the meal thing for me was always the gateway for me to get in my romantic bag, right? For me to say stuff, right? For me to talk these girls into, you know what I'm saying, these romantic things. Oh, okay, Sub, I got you. Because I sure enough was going to say Cancun, right? But then I was like, oh, I can't tell my man business. My bad, Sub. Hey, Sub, my bad, bro. Hey, nothing but love, bro. It's a Freudian slip, right? but yeah, man. So one of the things about me back in the day, this is like the 80s, right? I would invite girls over, and girls would be like, something smells delicious. What you got over there? What you cooking? Hey, girl, I cut up some treat, and I'm going to mix it with some rice and peas, and we're going to chow down, girl. And they be like, ew, you can't cook. I'm like, girl, you crazy. Treat is good. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but cats like y'all know what y'all doing in the kitchen, bro.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know what y'all do. Cause I can take a can of treat and cut it in half and make dinner for the girl, and then use the other half and make breakfast for the girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. But Chuck, you say that like treat ain't impressive, bro.
Treat would be impressive to me. Like, oh man, if I came over and you was making it like, oh bro, we about to chow down and watch this game.
yeah. But for the ladies,
for the ladies, you gotta break out something a little more. At the very least, gentlemen, you should be able to make some spaghetti. Like, you cannot go wrong with making spaghetti. Like, spaghetti is so like foolproof. You boil the noodles, you're cooking some ground beef, and you're adding some sauce. That's it. You can't go over that was the first go-to, because I didn't really know how to cook much else, right? So that was the go-to. And then once I saw, oh wow, you really cook? You made spaghetti? I was like, oh, I'm in the kitchen. I'm about to add another weapon to the arsenal here. Cooking? Oh, y'all like cook? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was wondering, can I switch my elective to home economics, please?
Bim. Bim. Yeah, man.
I want to switch. So now, I don't want wood shop. Give me home economics.
Yes.
You're gonna be the only dude in there.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, man. I remember, shop. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shop was, and I'm gonna get back to the go-to meals, but I just want to say this about shop though. Shop was like the go-to because at the end of shop, at the end of like the quarter or the period or whatever they call it nowadays, right? You used to take stuff home. Like we used to make lamps and all kind of stuff, right?
Right.
But home ec, you just take stuff home every week. Every week we was taking stuff home. You know what I'm saying? Like the spaghetti that I Miss Talafaro, our I keep forgetting I can't say people's name. Chuck, I keep forgetting. Man, somebody gonna sue the brakes off me for saying their name.
You said Miss Alopecia?
Yeah, I said Miss Jones. Yeah, Miss Jones. Yeah, Miss Jones. Me and Miss Jones. Yeah. So Miss Jones would tell us on Friday, like she would give us a list on Thursday. Hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the list Friday. I'm gonna tell y'all today. We're gonna make the list tomorrow. You take the list home over the weekend. Tell your parents this is what you need for Monday, and then come back in here Monday with all the stuff. And then it's like a cycle every week. Like we bring the things in on Monday. She teach us how to do it. She store the stuff in the fridge. We got our name on all the stuff. On Tuesday, we do the practice run. On Wednesday, everybody do it. On Thursday, we start the process all over again. You know what I'm saying? So she taught us. So Miss Jones was like, hey, I gotta teach y'all how to iron. I gotta teach y'all how to iron shirts with collars on them. And we like, oh man, I thought we was gonna make blueberry pancakes. And she's like, no, last week I told y'all we was gonna do jeans. Make sure y'all bring some starch. Oh man, we can't do. And so she like, I tell you what, if y'all get through, if y'all learn how to iron such and such and such, in one day, I'll teach y'all how to do blueberry pancakes. And then everybody was like, they go home and say, Mom, can you teach me how to iron a shirt, blah, blah, blah. And you know what I'm saying? And you learn how to do it. And then the next day, she'll be like, okay, bring your batter. Don't bring fruit because I know how crazy kids can be. Don't bring no fruit in here. And then we be walking all up and down the hallway, stepping on blueberries all day. No. No, I'll go get the blueberries because I don't need 30 kids bringing a pound of blueberries, and then we got 30 pounds of blueberries in here.
Yes.
What we gonna do with 30 pounds of blueberries? We gonna put them in the pancakes. No, we ain't. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know, Chuck. You know, you figure for blueberry pancakes, man, shit, you need about 5 pounds of blueberries. No, man. For blueberry pancakes, all you need is about 6 or 7 blueberries in each pancake.
Yep.
Maybe, right? But when you kids or whatever. But anyway, I get what you're saying. But your go-to though, Chuck, the go-to thing. I feel like I need to go back to school on that. I need some education. I need some education on this.
Well, when it came to cooking, it was very, because I like to eat, and my grandma would, all of my younger, well, no, it was not too many of my younger female cousins because most of them were older than me.
Okay.
She would make them cook. Go in there and fry that chicken. Go in and make that cube steak. Go in there and make that, and they would be sucking their teeth.
Yeah.
And then it don't be good. This ain't
Right.
how grandma make it. Grandma, why you ain't make this? Why you ain't make this liver? This liver don't look cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, this liver look good. I told my cousin that one time. She was so mad at me. I was like, ew. I ain't gonna say my cousin's name, but it's one of my female cousins down here. Like, she made liver. I was like, ew, girl, your liver look gray. Boy, she was so mad. My cousin still, yo, that was like 40 years ago. They still, that was like 78, 79. It was like we was young. I was like 10. Right. You know what I'm saying? She like, I'm like, that girl, your liver look gray. I said that, boy, she was so mad at me, Chuck. She was like, yo, she wasn't getting me, boss.
Yeah. Oh, it looked like this liver has some kind of disease. Yeah, man. But here's the crazy thing. In home economics, that's how all the girls were. Couldn't nobody cook.
Right, because they were young. I was like,
how is this possible? So I ended up being the one doing all of the cooking. One, because I like to eat, and then two, I had a little part-time job, so I could go get groceries.
Right.
So I would come with my stuff ready to cook. Oh, and plus, our pantry had a mouse that we could never catch.
Right.
So everything was getting eaten that was in there. You go in there, get the flour. The flour had a big hole in the side.
Hole in the bag. Yep.
And you'll see the little. I was like, oh man, I ain't eating nothing out of this pantry.
Yeah. Somebody home ec, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. and the odd thing to it is so I took home ec in 12th grade, right?
Okay.
As an elective, right? I never took it because we had home ec and home ec 2, right? And I was like, home ec 2? Did you? And so what happened was I always took so basically how it worked is as an 8th grader, I went into this science program at Dickinson High School in Jersey City, right? And so what it was is they never let you take stuff like that. Right. Like you always had to take all of your core schedule had to be taken up for the first 2 years, like 9th and 10th grade. They didn't let you take no electives like that. Man, we couldn't do study hall. We couldn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? We had to, and so, so by the time I was a senior, it was in South Carolina, I had to fill up my schedule with music appreciation, home ec, and blah, blah, blah. So it was like a music class, and home ec. So it was like music was 7th period, home ec was 8th period. That's how I ended my day every day, right? As a senior, right? And so in home ec, I had the lady I had as my biology teacher and chemistry 2 teacher. She was also the home ec teacher. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah. Same thing here.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. So it was, and I think it's because the classroom size, and you could, and basically had refrigerators in there for biology and you get it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But but the thing is like she used to teach me how to do stuff because as a 7th and 8th grader, Miss Jones in New Jersey, Miss Jones in New Jersey was teaching us stuff, and then that was just 7th and 8th grade. So by the time I took home ec, I had already knew how to do all this stuff. So I was in there chilling, and I shouldn't have been. What I should have been in there doing is getting my life together. like my daughter say, man, hey Chuck, how you 22 years old and got to get your life together? Pops, man, I just got to get my life together. These bills. I was like, yo, when I was telling y'all about bills when y'all was little, y'all ain't want to hear that. Y'all wanted bicycles and PlayStations and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I got to pay these bills. And hey, don't pay the bills, daddy. I need a PlayStation. No, okay. All right. And now that y'all, you know what I'm saying, 22, 25, 30, y'all like, oh, Pops, man, I just got to get. Anybody in the chat got adult children or adult babies? Well, I guess they ain't babies. But anybody in here got kids in their 20s and 30s? Anybody in the chat, please don't say it's just me. Please don't say it's just me with kids that are like, you know what I'm saying, 25, 26, 27, 22, 20, whatever.
Hold up. Wait for Mr. Vince, because
Antisocial is in the building. What's good? Yo, so Chuck, the kids in their
Savage.
20s.
Savage why? I think that's a thumbs up.
Yeah, man. Adele Chapman is in the building. That's my ace right there. That's my ace. Hey, how the family, bro?
Yes, sir. Buenos dias, senor.
Yeah, Adele Chapman. How the family, bro? You got to give us an update. Give us a thumbs up if everything going good. Right? And if it's a thumb down, don't put a thumb down in there. Just call me. Okay. Alfred Griffin is in the building. What's good? Hey, so the thing about the kids in their 20s, right? They having these same conversations that me and Chuck having right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my boys are calling me on some I know everything, but I don't know nothing shit, right, Chuck? So Daddy, this is how they talk to me, Chuck. Pops, man, what you doing? Say, I'm on the phone with you. What the hell you think I'm doing? And like, hey man, this damn hamburger helper box. I don't know what the hell they doing. It was the people that make hamburger helper, they just make the box so. And I said, so what the box say? The box say brown hamburger meat and then put water and then put seasoning and I'm like, well, follow the instructions, man. You know what I'm saying? You just follow the instructions, man. Just ground your meat, pour the grease off, put some water in there, mix up the stuff, man, and put the top back on it. And they're like, for real, Daddy, that's all you gotta do? Yeah, man, just do that. Just do that. But don't tell your girl it's hamburger helper now. You gotta don't let her see the box. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your girl see the box now. You gotta, when you put the box in the trash, you gotta take the trash outside in the trash can. You know, so don't let her walk by. Don't let her walk by and let her see his hamburger helper. You want her to think that you slaved over a hot stove. Oh man, Pops, you done saved my life. I'm gonna get you a grandson one day. Hey man, hey, calm down. Just don't burn the hamburger helper. Because if you burn the hamburger helper, we ain't never getting no grandbaby. Because a girl could be like, hey, he can't cook hamburger helper. He don't deserve no noonie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't cook hamburger helper, you ain't gonna never get no woman. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm surprised that y'all are so. Listen, and I'm not being facetious or saying this tongue in cheek. I'm legit surprised that so many fellas can do their thing in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do my thing in the kitchen if I felt like it, but I'm not motivated to. You feel me?
Right.
Like for instance, Chuck, it get hot in the kitchen, bro. And it's like when you start throwing down, you have all them dishes and you be looking in the sink. You're like, oh, who gonna wash these dishes? The person that messed up the dishes is gonna wash the dishes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you cook, you got to clean. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be like, for me to, when I cook, I'm the guy that has the radio blasting. So if I'm cooking soul food, it's gonna be 70s, 80s, and gospel. Okay. If I got that playing, you might as well go ahead and unbutton your pants now. Right. Make some room, because I'm gonna put my foot all in that thing. Now,
yeah, man.
But being single, like, I don't cook like that anymore. Like, I just don't. Because there'll be a lot of food, and like, with the exception of Thanksgiving and Christmas, those are the only times I can eat leftovers multiple times.
Okay.
Like Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll fix a plate with
Right.
turkey and macaroni and cheese.
And
And they
dressing
be like, "You eating it this time in the
and green
morning?"
beans. You eating
Yeah.
that at 9:22? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm surprised though to hear you guys say that, man. Is and not surprised in a bad way. I'm surprised in a general sense of wonderment, amazement, right? Because what happened is nowadays men live such fast lives, right? Like
Mhm.
we always busy doing something,
Right.
always busy doing something, and for a man to have time to do that, it amazes me because I ain't gonna lie to you. Now that we have an empty nest, well, now that Benny here, we don't have an empty nest no more. But now that we have an empty nest, the only time I go in the kitchen is to get to the laundry room. I just cut through the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Cause ain't nothing in there for me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in there for me. Like when the kids was here, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they were older. When you
Right.
get it, when you wake up and it'd be like 3 men in the kitchen.
Mhm.
Like you wake up because somebody bumming in the kitchen. You like, oh God, I tried to sleep late. And you go in the kitchen, it'd be 2'6'3", 240-pound men in the kitchen. I'd be like, hey man, what y'all doing? And one to be like, man, he over here talking about he gonna do such and such. And the other one be like, why you always be the big brother, little brother thing?
Yeah.
Like the big brother be like, yo, I told him just wake mommy up and make her cook some grits. And the other one be like, why you always be trying to wake up mommy, man? We could do it ourselves. And I'll be like, hold on, partner. You ain't just gonna go in there and wake up my wife to cook for two big grown behind football player men. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better wait. Take your ass to Bojangles or something. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But now that they gone, now that they moved on. One is in Tennessee. The other one is about to move to Florida.
Mhm.
You're like, what do we have a kitchen for? Me and Mo,
Wow.
what do we have a kitchen for? Me and Mo, but we basically either eat like really quick meals, like
Mhm.
salads,
Mhm.
or we go out and eat. I take her places. Because and she think I be taking her places. So, oh, he be trying to spar me. I be like, no, I be trying to get a sneak peek at them thighs while we going. I mean, she be like, keep your eyes on the road. What road? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't get a chance to do that when, you know how it is, Chuck. You be in a relationship so long, you raise kids, you have the kids around for like 25, 26, whatever, you know what I'm saying, years or whatever, and then they leave. All of a sudden, like, what do I have a kitchen for? And so that brings me back to what do we do for my anniversary? You know what I'm saying? So we've been together about 30 years. We've been married
Right.
forever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do like stewed chicken and asparagus or nothing. I want to do something big, man. Like something big. So I'm
Right.
thinking about just having it catered instead of cooking, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, like having like one of my homies is a chef. She got her own business, right? You know what I'm saying? Chef Ray, she say she be doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never, but she say she do it. So this might be the time. You know what I'm saying? Like get ready
Yeah,
to
man.
do it for me and then I can set it up and you know, and then
Yeah,
throwing
man.
that Tony, tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait.
Man.
It's our
Man.
anniversary.
Man. Well, that sounds like a plan, man. That sounds like a plan. So what's the lighting situation on the porch?
Um, I got some cleaning to do because we ain't been back there like all winter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the back porch it's decent. It's huge though. It's probably about the size of I think it's 20 by I think it's 20 I ain't gonna say huge, but it's like 20. It's like 22 by 20.
Oh, that's pretty. That's nice size.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah, that's nice size. Now, for you to do functions with. Right. And so, yeah, man. Hey, and Chuck, and you remember the other day when we did vibes and stuff movie review and on Saturday, and I said, hey man, listen, maybe one day we should do breakdown songs, like pick a song and just break it down and talk about it.
Yeah.
When I said that song just now, Tomorrow Will Come and Girl I Can't Wait, it's our anniversary. Mm-hmm. It made me think, man, why I should, that's one of the joints that I should probably, you know what I'm saying, think about doing. Anniversary by Tony. And so the reason why, and not jumping around, but when's the last time or whenever have you heard a music group of any type do a song about your anniversary?
I want to say you said group?
Anybody, just in general.
Didn't Al Green have a song about anniversary?
Let me see. I don't remember that, but let me see.
I might be wrong, but I think he did. Or maybe he wrote a song for someone about.
Not Let's Stay Together. No, definitely not that. So which Let's Stay Together song do you prefer? Do you have a favorite Let's Stay Together song?
I don't have any Let's Stay Together songs. None. Because when it's over, it's over. Now I do have For the Good Times. Oh, Chuck will play that in a heartbeat.
Really?
Yes.
When it's over, it's over?
When it's over, it's over.
So let's ease in. Let's transition into relationship corner since we brought that up. You ready?
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Yeah, I love that joint, bro.
I love that joint too. Salute to Mr. Vince. Thank you for joining us this morning. Danny Landis is in the building. Good morning to you, sir. And Alfred Griffin, you are the yo, bro. We're gonna have to get you on something, man. One of these chop it ups or something, man, because he hit Duran had an anniversary song.
Okay. I don't remember hearing it. I have to check it out. Right, but let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. So the Let's Stay Together thing, to me, it's like one of the most romantic parts of being in a relationship, bro. Mm-hmm. Not the begging you to stay. I don't want to get all in Jodeci, singing on a big rock at the beach with the waves hitting me in the chest. I ain't want to get all that crazy. talking about let's stay together or I'm gonna jump off a cliff. I'm talking about like from, if give you an example, the reason why I ask is because Al Green's Let's Stay Together is classic, right?
Right.
But I love Eric Benet's Let's Stay Together. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about before Eric Benet stopped wearing shoes, before he went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Eric Benet, for everybody that's Eric Benet can flat out sing, bro. You know what I'm saying? In my mind. Anyway.
Sometimes I cry. Man, that dude murdered that one. I love that record.
Bruh. Let's Stay Together. And there's a midnight mix to it also. Bruh. I remember me and Mo had an argument. I was broke. I think I was like, I had the worst job ever. I was like a helper on a construction crew. Wasn't making no money, bro. Like I was making like 50 cents over minimum wage. Mm-hmm. And I had babies at home and babies on the way, right? And the bills was piling up so high that it was like hamburger helper every day. And then I was tripping. God, why we eating hamburger helper every day? I go out here and work this job. And she was working 2 jobs, right? And me being super macho, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, young people, slow down, man. So slow down. Be in the moment. Be in the moment. Don't do nothing stupid.
Right.
Right. I remember I was like saying all kind of stuff. I don't need you. And then walking up, getting in the car with my friends and just peeling out and just going to a bowling alley. And then while they all them having fun, I'm thinking about my girl at home with babies running around and babies in her tummy. Right. Mm-hmm. And all I was thinking about, and y'all heard me, babies in her tummy, right? Y'all heard me. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yo, man, take me home, man. They're like, yo, we just got here, man. What the hell are you talking? Take you home? We just got here. Man. Yo, man, take me home, man. Yo, man. Yo, Uncle Freezy, what the hell you begged us to come out here. We get out here. These girls meet us out here. And now you want to go home? Then I call Mo, come pick me up. Who? What? You stormed out of here. Now you want me, the person you didn't need. Now you need for me to come pick you up. So anyway, my cousin take me back home. My cousin take me back home. I go home, man, and I'm trying to talk to her. She's walk away from me, slam the door in my face every time. You ever had a girl? You ever want to talk to your girl? Just sit her down, and she just walking away from you, slamming doors. You like, you gonna follow me in the bathroom, Uncle Freezy?
Yes. Trying to tell you something.
Yeah. Like I needed to have a door slammed in my face. That's what she's telling me. Right. Yeah. But man, I put on this joint. My cousin had a CD, right? He had two CDs. One was from this movie called Eddie, the Eddie soundtrack. Okay. Right. I don't know if people are familiar with that, but it's a Whoopi Goldberg movie about some NBA team. But that part ain't even important. The important part is they had a song on there by this lady named Nika called "Say It Again." And when I walked in, I was like, "Yo, what? That is fire! Who is that?" My cousin was like, "That's Nika, fool." I'm like, "Nika? That sounds fire, but she ain't gonna be bigger than this I'll tell you. This is how yeah, Chuck, who was the lady that came out with the song first with the locks on her first song?
Was it Gina Thompson? No.
Yeah. So I'm like, she all right, but she ain't better than no Gina Thompson. Man, we laugh about that right now. I was like, yeah, she good, but she ain't better than Monifa. She good, but she ain't better than Puff Johnson. Oh my God. These names, I'm like, oh. But anyway, I take the thing out, and it's Eric Benet in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Eric Benet. So I put it in. And I play it. Mo in the room with the door closed. I'm in the living room mad, pouting because I can't have my way. Right. And the song Let's Stay Together is like, and it's telling the story of my life. Right. Let's stay together. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop all this fighting and arguing over nothing. I was wrong. And you was trying to tell me I was wrong. And I wouldn't listen to you. And I'm sorry. It's basically what the song is saying to this lady. Let's stay together. Right. So Mo come out the room because she was cooking chicken, right? She didn't want her chicken to burn or whatever. And she got flour all over her hands and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And kids is running around with diapers about the size of duffel bags. And me and my girl is in this little teeny house. In this little teeny house, she crying because her feelings hurt. And I'm in there crying because I thought I was gonna lose her over something stupid. And I came to this realization, like this song, Let's Stay Together, is playing. And so I'm like, I almost did something. All these babies in here, it's, babies everywhere, babies everywhere, and babies in tummies. And I almost messed this thing up over me being super macho and Eric Benet, Let's Stay Together is playing. Right? So that's how I remember Let's Stay Together. Now, Al Green's Let's Stay Together is iconic, but Eric Benet's Let's Stay Together is memorable for me. And if you hadn't heard Eric Benet's Let's Stay Together, I'm giving you guys a homework assignment. You can listen to the original or the midnight mix or summer mix or whatever mix it is. Right? I'd advise you to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and shout out to Danny Landis. Danny Landis says, hit that stay. You want me to put on a silk shirt and do the ooh yeah, and have waves crash over me? Nah, man, I'm okay. Yeah, man. But yeah, Chuck, that's how I remember it. That's when you said it. I was like, man, it's crazy, but that's how relationships be sometimes. That's why when you said when it's over, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, see, I used to be on that boat. Hey, man, we going through something. We about to break up. I had those go-to songs in the beginning of my life, and then once I saw that they didn't work, I didn't even nah, man. So both of the songs were by Blackstreet. Okay. One was Let's Stay in Love.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And the other was Don't Leave Me, Girl.
Yeah, man.
And I remember like holding the phone up to the radio, playing that song, riding around, playing that song. All in my feelings and emotions, and it didn't amount to anything.
Right.
My thing is when it's over, man. Because it's never, in my experience, it's never the same.
Okay.
It's never the same. And then there's a reason why. Because some people I found are just seasonal.
Okay.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Okay.
This relationship wasn't supposed to go the distance. I learned my lessons. And I'll apply these lessons to someone, to the next person, right?
Right.
My eyes are now open. I'm a little bit wiser now. I know not to take, someone for granted, that kind of thing. I've tried to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So there was this girl. I'm gonna just say Lisa. I'm gonna just say Lisa. Uh, she was a friend of my older cousin, so
Okay.
naturally she's older. She's older than I am,
Okay.
and so when I moved to the Carolinas, um, I remember she came over to the house. I was like, "Yeah, who is that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's my friend Lisa." Okay, well, hook it up.
Right.
Boy, if you don't go sit your little behind ass and wait. But I'm me. So I listen, made an impression. Now when she come over to the house, oh, Karen's not here. Oh, I didn't come to see Karen. I came to see Chuck.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I have the big head because this girl is a junior. I am a freshman,
Okay.
and she is the only thing that I didn't really like was that she didn't shave her legs, and I didn't like that. She was super fine. She just did not. She's like what's the young lady from Freddie Gilbert, but I don't know her real name. I can't think of her real name right now. It's Tempest something.
Yeah, but you talking about from a different world.
From a different. That's Fred. That's exactly who she reminded me of. Like she was, you know.
Hey, Freddie paid too, by the way. Freddie, Freddie do voiceover work. Freddie did the Rugrats. You know that, right?
Yeah. She did, and Angelica, and I want to say she did somebody else too on the show. Yeah. I so me and her kicking it, whatever. And so one night I see her, you know what I'm saying, there's older dudes in her face, and I'm a little youngin'. So I do what any little young buck think he ought to do in a situation like that.
Fight.
Go poke his chest out. Nah, I ain't went to fight. I just went to poke my chest out. Like, hey, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And I was like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing talking to this dude? And then we get into a little thing. And I'm thinking I'm all that. Well, fine, we ain't got to be together then. We could just break up. She was like, all right. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have pulled her bluff card. Mm-hmm. So now I'm scrambling, like trying to get her back. So I show up to her job. She was working at Burger King at the time. Right. So I show up to the job. You know, I got this big old teddy bear and flowers and whatnot. And she's talking to this girl. And at the time I didn't know it was the dude's sister that she was talking to. Right? I didn't know this was his sister. And so you know, I go to talk to her, whatever. And I'm talking to her. She's in her car. I'm talking to her. She takes everything. And I'm trying to talk to her. So I go to lean on, you know what I'm saying, lean on the hood, stick my head in the window and talk to her. Yo, she hit me with the wind up of the window. I was like, oh. And I have an audience because at this time I don't have I'm like 15, so I don't have my own vehicle, and it's 7:30, so I can't, you know, I had a restricted license at the time, so I'm with my older cousin, and so they are dying laughing, and like I was like, and I just felt so bad, so I was like, okay, when I see her in school tomorrow, I'm gonna really like apologize, whatever. Long story short, it never happened.
Right.
And she was like, "Oh, when it's over, it's over."
No, man.
Yeah, man, it was over. It was over. Because I seen her. Okay, so let's fast forward about 5 years. I'm out of school. She been graduated from school. This is like one of those first homecomings after you get out of school. You
Right.
come back to high school or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
the rival team,
Right.
uh
And you probably was in the military. Were you in the military?
came there. Ha,
Yeah. Sharp.
creased
Some
up,
money.
seeing the JRTC Sergeant Major was like, yeah, I knew that was going to be you one. I knew that was going to be you one day.
Young. Get
I
him,
was
young
like,
fella. The old head see you walking by with
Yep.
your shoes all shine. Go get him, young fella.
You could see your reflection. I'm talking about. I had to, look like I had on patent leather boots.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Yeah, man.
So I see it. I'm at the concession stand. Everybody's telling me how proud of them, how proud of me they are, and we knew you was going to do something. This blah blah blah.
Right.
And then I get a tap on my shoulder. Hey. Oh, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
No, I just said what's up, and I turned back around. I looked at her. Hey, what's up? Turn around, and she was like, oh, "That's it. You're not going to give me a hug." Oh, okay. So I give her a little half hug. I was like, it was good to
Church
see you.
hug. Pitter
Yeah, I
patter.
was like, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You look real nice in your uniform. What you doing after the game?" Going home.
Oh man.
You don't want to hang out? Nah. Why you so cold? When it's over.
The man made me like this girl. I'm sorry.
No.
I done been through some stuff that somebody from a small town can't even imagine. The man, you know what I'm saying? The man that put me through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry for about being cold or whatever. I don't mean to intentionally be that way. But I'm trying to become a better version of myself. And just by seeing you here, you know what I'm saying? But you said, nah.
I said, nah. Nah.
Chuck is...
And I said exactly what this. I said, yo, when it's over, it's over.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. And I turned back around. I turned back around and I paid for my overpriced Domino's pizza.
Yes,
Pizza Hut
the
pizza.
slice.
Yeah.
The $2 slice, and they probably paid $2 for the whole pizza.
Yes.
Since it's a school event.
Yes. And so I walked off. And
Chuck is
my
like
cousin go, Sean is
cold-blooded.
Lisa was asking about you, so why you ain't, I was like, nah, I'm cool on that. Like, if you didn't want me then, you don't want me now. And I don't want no girlfriend now. I done had a taste of this military life. I am a bachelor for life.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Like, I'm a bachelor for life. You don't understand. I was thinking, I was like, man, because she's still fine, man. I seen her the other day on Facebook. I was like, man, you're still fine. But when it's over, it's over. And I just ran with that that mantra. Like, some things just ain't for you. Because some people hold on to situations. They keep getting back in situations that just don't work. Right. At the time I was a kid, she was older, and she liked me, but she wasn't really like feeling me like that.
Right.
Right.
Both of y'all were young, though, Chuck. Both of y'all young. You 13 or 14, she 16, 15, 16, maybe close to being 17. Both of y'all young and ain't really know. And so the thing about it is not saying this to you per se, but
Mm-hmm.
boys at that age in general
Mm-hmm.
don't understand their emotions, right?
Right.
And then at the same time, girls that age are having different vibes and biorhythms and stuff to get all together too. Like they got hormone stuff going on. They can't figure stuff out either because it's too much stuff going on. So their decision making thing is they still like her doing that. She still had like some little girl in her, but at the same time, she got some woman that's coming in there, that's down the road, that's inching its way in there, and so she's like stuck in the middle, like immature and mature at the same time. So it's like the right thing to do. The right thing to do was probably for y'all to talk, like you know what I'm saying. But how can somebody that's close to being a woman go and talk to somebody who is maybe 2 hours away from wrestling other little boys on the grass on a hill, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you know what I'm saying? It's like all these things going on. Not saying that it don't make a perfect combination, but a lot of times time and place is what force people apart and not the personalities.
Right.
You feel me? Or like in the reverse part of that, like when you came back, you know what I'm saying, came back for homecoming and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Time and place also had, you know what I'm saying, some feel with that too, because now you come back as a different person and she is looking at you like you were the person that you were back then. So the time and place is not, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It happened with time and place is everything. Time and place happened with me and Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Time and place happened with me and Janet. I'm not saying that me and her would have ever been together, right? But what I'm saying is I was at the perfect place at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even though we weren't gonna be, Janet Jackson ain't want nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was in my absolute bag at that point. Best shape of my life. 6'5", 212, 4% body fat, reputation around Fort Hood, boxing, chicks throwing themselves on. I brought a chick to the concert. You know what I'm saying? I was in my absolute perfect, bro. It was the perfect version of Uncle Freezy physically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect time and place. Game super sharp. Game sharp like sword. It's still sharp, but you know what I'm saying? Back then, I think it was a little sharper. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Time and place, me and Janet. But it ain't meant to be. The perfect place and the perfect time was for me to be with Mo. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. So
right. So I didn't, here's the thing. Like my feelings was hurt. And I was like, what am I getting back with you for, to get my feelings hurt again? Like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Because it's a difference between, like, it's a different feeling when you're around people that are excited to see you.
Right.
Man, when I walk back on that, they be excited. When we formation, boy, they check to see where he made it back.
Right.
Like, nah, man, like this was childhood. This is puppy love, man. Like like I'm in the military. Like I'm going places. I'm doing things. I don't got time to be worried about your country bumpkin behind. Like, girl, I'm good. You still fine though.
Yeah. Well,
you still fine. Okay, so me and her never got back together, but I did get the, 1-2-1-2. And then I was like, I'm glad I'm not getting back with her. Because she goes, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting on my shoes. And she goes, well, let me give you my number. I had no intentions of taking that number, but she gave it to me. And I was like, oh, okay. because this is cell phones ain't really a thing yet.
Okay.
Like it's free nights and weekends. Like it's not anytime.
Text messages are a dime. Remember that? I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is before unlimited text. Yeah.
Right. I had to go. I had to go to the video store and put money on the phone. Right. So I'll put $30 on the phone and be like, hey man, don't call me until after 7. Don't call me till after 7. You call me before then.
An excellent R&B group, by the way. So
After
Chuck,
7?
you've been saying stuff, and all I've been thinking about is R&B groups. Like you be saying stuff, and I'm like, R&B groups is just hitting me in the head. Like, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. So yeah, man.
And she goes, just don't call me every day. And in my mind, I'm like, I had no intentions of ever calling you again. Because in my mind, the whole time I was thinking, don't look so sad. I know it's over.
Right.
Let's just be glad
Right.
we have this time together. Like, are you serious? Like, you know, I'm different now. Like I do not look at the world in rose-colored glasses anymore.
Right.
My mom raised me to be a gentleman. I've always been that.
Right.
Respect, open doors, flowers. I call your house before I come, because I had got the rude awakening about that with some of the old school people in the South. I showed up to this girl house unannounced. You know, her granddad was sitting on the porch with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Who you know over here?
Right.
Oh, I came to see KK. Mama, come in for a
No,
minute.
you ain't. I bet you ain't. Yeah, old timer told me that one time.
He said, Mama, come in. And the grandmother came out, or his wife, she came out. What's your name? What's your name, young fella? Chuck Allen. Who's your peoples? Where they from?
Yeah, right.
Oh, we live over.
You know my grandma, man. Yeah.
And he was like, Did Chuck say he was coming over here today? No, not that I know of. Well, I don't know where you from, young fella, but we don't just show up to people's houses. That's how you get killed. He racked it. I said, oh.
Okay. I'll holler at y'all later.
I could feel the dribble. I could feel the dribble down my leg. I was like, what the? What? Oh boy! I said, "Oh man,
this old man look fool."
Oh, he was that serious. He was that. He was that man. It took me. I would say like a year before I could get in the house.
Oh, wow!
I could come in the yard and I could talk to her from the porch. She would be on the porch. I could talk to her while I'm standing in the yard. Then I got invited on the porch. And we could talk on the porch. Then I could come sit in the front room. Then I got to sit in the TV room. Then I got to sit to the kitchen table and eat with them. Boy, I was like, man, this courtship down here is crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, up north, we ain't caught. See, up north, we ain't caught you, because I could go get, man, bruh. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. Yeah,
I wasn't used to that either. But again, I was a very young teen up here. Most of their mothers be nurses and stuff like that, so they don't be home, and I can just show up and chill as long as I want and tell her, hey, you got to go. My mom getting ready to come home. Yeah. So this was a different experience, but yeah, man, when it's over, man. Because I've gotten back later on with girls that I broke up with, because I was like, oh man, why did I break up with her? Like she's man cool. See them later on in life, or a year or a couple months later. And
So it is okay to get back with girls. Then you can do it over. You can go. You can go back. You can go back to the wishing well, wishing like a bandit, stealing time underneath the sycamore tree. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
But then I realized there was a reason why we broke up. Nothing's changed.
What about you? Did you change? I'm just asking, just in general.
Nah.
And I'm not saying change for the sake of making her better. I'm saying change as in like getting better yourself is what I'm getting at. Like for instance, did you learn? Did you find out stuff about yourself that you didn't know before? Like for instance, one of the things that I think ruins relationships is when people don't know or acknowledge the things that they like and dislike. Right. And so when they get in a relationship with somebody and not understand the things that they like and dislike, they don't understand it. When that person does one of those things, they don't know how to handle it. Like they go over the top and want to get married because she did something. This is in general. Say Mr. X likes a girl that can cook. He meets a girl that can cook and he want to marry her. Over the top, right?
Right.
Or Mr. X doesn't like a woman that's not manicured. So when he meet a woman that's natural, like, oh, I don't like it. She nasty. She slack. She ain't nasty as slack. She clean. She just don't have on nail polish, bro.
Right.
She just don't wear makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like she clean. She you know what I'm saying? She just natural. You know, like some chicks, they don't have, like Chuck, you ever met a woman that don't have to paint her nails, don't have to wear makeup? She put her hair in a bun. She don't have to have the elaborate hairdos. She natural, right? And then you meet the sweetie pie that she be bad, her nails done, hair done, earrings be perfect, don't over jewelry. You ever seen girls that over accessorize? You like,
yes.
Damn, you wearing everything in your jewelry box?
Yes. You got on all them bracelets, all them rings, all them earrings. Like, what's going on?
You got on 4 toe rings. What the hell is going on? You got the way, you remember girls used to get their navel pierced, their belly button pierced, and then wear the chain around their waist. Remember that?
Yeah.
You like, damn, you look like a damn
gypsy.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What I will say is, as I got older, I realized that the reason I kept getting into relationships was I had like sleeping with them. And I was like, oh, well, since I like sleeping with you and I like going places with you, we might as well be together. That's not a healthy way of maintaining a relationship.
Right.
Because I didn't know. I didn't know any better. I didn't really know what my likes and dislikes were, as you said, because I would pretend to like things if I thought it was gonna,
lead to
yes.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll sit here and watch this boring, dry movie with you. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I'll go to this function with you. Right. But the feelings never escalated to anything else. Like I never said like, yo, this is the girl I'm going to marry. Or let's take this to another level.
Right.
If you want to know where you at with Chuck, how many people in my family do you know? Not their names because you heard me say them, but you actually met. None? Right. Then guess what? You are not my girl.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So only one girl, like it till this day I was like, yo, I kind of missed my opportunity with her. Because on the second, like me and her were super cool, man. Like we it was too much. Like I'm not good at long distance relationships, because I can't stay focused. I can't have that kind of space. And then at that
Right.
time, I had just went to basic training.
Okay.
So it was like, yo, why didn't you come along earlier? Because I said,
Or later.
but she came back later. She came back later, and it was like, okay, this might be the one. Like when I say my family loved that girl, they loved that girl. I seen some Christian people break some rules because of that girl.
Wow.
Like
Oh,
somebody of the opposite sex staying the night at the house.
right. Yeah.
Go out there and tell her to call her parents and let her parents know that she's gonna be staying the night. And my aunt got up, walked down to the guest room, made up the guest room and everything. I was like, wait a minute. Their own son was looking at me like, how you pull that off? I was like, I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing. Your daddy called me in the room like, man, it's 12 o'clock, man. That girl got to go all the way back to Denmark, man. Them roads dark. Dad be jumping out. She got that baby with her. Like, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
And for 10 years, man, they gave me updates.
Yeah.
Updates. And me and her stayed acquainted. We stayed in touch with each other. And she asked me, was I ready to settle down? And I hesitated. I hesitated because I thought in my mind, I was like, yo, man, I could do better. There might be something better out there. She been around this long. Me and her been kicking it and being cool this long. She'll be there another year or two until I figure this thing out. Wrong. Got married on my birthday.
Bim, sending you a message. I
was hurt. I was like, I ain't hurt that she got married. I'm like, yo, you ain't had to get married on my birthday. Like, come on, yo. That's cold.
Yeah, man.
But she asked me, man, and I didn't want to, because I already made that mistake. Let me just set the picture. Like, okay. I had my accident already, right? And I'm in rehab, like, for the umpteenth time, right? Because I had so many surgeries. So I'm in rehab, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I've already been down this road with a young lady that I asked to marry me, that accepted a ring, and then everything fell apart. But to be honest, I liked her. Me and her were really good together. It was just we weren't in love with each other. We both were hurt, and we were consoling each other. And we bonded over our pain, but it wasn't enough. Like when we had to start asking real questions, right? You know what I mean? Like it's everything when you in bliss, everything is okay. You know what I mean? But when things slowed down, like when we weren't going places, going on trips, doing all this stuff, and it was just me and her in the house, it was like, I don't like the way she did that.
So you didn't understand your likes and dislikes up until that point. And then you discovered your likes and dislikes, and then at the same time discovered that she had a lot of habits that went on your dislike list.
Here's the thing. I didn't know. No, I knew what my likes and dislikes were, but because we never been, we decided to live together. We were traveling back and forth, seeing one another, right? So there's time and space. You miss each other. You know, you're happy to see one another. But then when you're in that space together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, things that you wouldn't have known about, now
Right.
you know because you have firsthand experience, right? So she and I, like I said, we broke up, and then I was like, yeah. At that time, I'm gonna be honest with you, gentlemen. Like my self-esteem was shot because I couldn't walk. I couldn't even do this. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Am I really with her because I love her, or is it because I think this is the best that I'm going to do? And you know what I'm saying, beggars can't be choosers, that kind
Right.
of thing, right?
Right.
And I was like, nah, man, I really love her. And you know, mothers know their children. And my mom said, yo, you should wait. You should wait.
Right.
Wait another 4 months before you ask her. Right? Because she was saying, you know, once I told her what the plan was, like, yo, I'm gonna go stay with her for a couple months and see how it is. Because you can say how much you love someone, but when, you know, when I'm in, you know, I was in a physical situation where, yo, sure, you don't know nothing about this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm in a wheelchair, blah blah blah, and it's easy when you only have to deal with it for a couple of days on the weekend or whatever. But every day, you know, nah, I need you to help me put on my socks, or I need you to help me put on my shirt. I can see that was a burden to her.
Right.
And then I was like, you know what? I don't think
Was it a burden? Because I'm lost. I just need to ask the question. When y'all did that, was it becoming a burden to her, or did you not want to have it be a burden to her?
I a bit of both.
Okay.
Because, you know, the first 8 months or so, it was nothing bothered us. Like it is what it is, and we're doing our thing, right? But after that year, it's like, okay, let's really be in the same place and let's see if things change. Um, because guess what? Life could be like this forever. I'm having faith that it's not.
Right.
The doctors are saying something different.
Yeah.
But I have faith that it's not.
Right.
But there's no guarantee.
Right.
And so at first it was well, it don't matter. I don't care. Then it got to so what are the doctors saying?
Right.
You know, you know, sometimes I just want to, you know, I want my man to give me a piggyback ride. And I was like, yo, you know what? I can give you a piggyback ride, but we'll both be on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so it was like, okay, you're saying these things. Now that you see what the daily routine really is, I don't think you really want to rock with it. Okay. All right. No problem. And so once that situation was done, here comes Old Faithful. I was still talking to her, but not talking to her on a regular basis. Like I would every now and then I'll check in, and here she comes, and she's still the sweet young woman that I met. It's like we didn't miss a beat. But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I don't know if she's I don't want this to be the last situation, because you thinking it's one thing, but once you get into it, it could be something different, right? And I felt like, okay, well, let me give her some time. No, let me not even lie. Let me give myself some time to at least be able to walk again. Like if I want to start walking again, then yes. because of the last situation, right? So I'm like, okay, let me do that. And it, I waited. I took too long, man. I took too long, and she got tired of waiting. And I don't blame her, man. That dude got him a wonderful young lady, man. She was a beautiful person, man, inside and out, for real, for real.
Right.
And I almost didn't give her a chance because she had a baby.
Chuck, you picky as hell.
Picky? What?
You picky, bro.
What?
You picky. Yeah, man.
Why are you talking?
Yeah, man.
Why you sound picky? Yo, that's, because I had a girl tell me that one time too. I was like, what do you mean I'm picky?
Yeah, you picky is, because usually, and listen, I am the one person that's hanging out with you that can tell you I know what it's like to be a young, strong man, have something happen to you, and then have your life changed forever. You know what I'm saying? I am the one person that can say that I have gone through that, and maybe around the same age too. By the way, I was in my early 20s, right? I don't know, with your business is your business or whatever, and what happened is what happened. That's your business or whatever. What I'm saying is I would have let that relationship get to the end of the road. I wouldn't have made a turn off that road until like instead of because what happens is, well, what happened to me, I just speak to me. I was in that same situation, man. Or it seems like with this girl, she was like 2 years younger than me, and I was damaged goods, right? I was damaged goods before the accident, right? I had like some military stuff going on, right? And I was damaged goods, right? Then I'm in this car accident, and then I'm really damaged goods. Physically, I'm damaged and will never be the same, right?
Right.
And then I'm emotionally damaged because I can't deal with the fact that being a young, strong, fairly handsome, fairly charismatic dude will never be the same, right? Never be the same. I'm gonna walk with a limp. I you know what I'm saying? I still, as a matter of fact, I still have the cane. I still have the cane that my cousin carved for me 30 years ago, right? My cousin carved this cane for me 30 something years ago, right? Right? It's for me to walk with, because you know what I'm saying, I was walking with a limp in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? And so this girl I was with, she was telling me like, yeah, man, I just want you to, like, I just want to, say walk on the beach. Well, at the time, I couldn't walk on the beach because I wasn't rock steady.
Right.
You feel me? Like I could walk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no problem walking, but walking on the beach, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got a stick with me trying to do it on the beach. Then I
look
look like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So she would say stuff like that. So when you said that just now, I knew what she was talking about. Mine was just different.
Right.
I knew what she was getting, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, yo, but I want to be with you. I don't want to be with nobody. She's like, I'd rather be by myself than be with somebody else. Or this is what she used to tell me, right? Chuck, I ran her off. And the girl, she cried, and my grandmother was mad at me, right? Because I ran the girl off. And she used to come down after we broke up, begrudgingly. She used to still come down and help Gramp cook breakfast. She'd be in the kitchen, and I'd be visiting. I'm like, what your ass doing here? She's like, Miss, I was just about to say my grandmother's name. I'm sorry. Grandma Uncle Freezy, that's my friend. And she would be like, help my grandmother take her medicine, like, you know what I'm saying, do her. She'd be like, help Grant take her blood sugar and she would do my grandmother hair. My grandmother was half Native American, Seminole, half black African American, and half white. Now I know that's a lot of halves, and I know it's only supposed to be two halves. It's complicated, right? But she would be at Grandma's house. Grandpa be with her on the telephone. I sure wish I could have me some salmon and rice and some biscuits. And she'll leave her. She'll be like, "Oh, Grandpa, I'll be over there after I get off from work." And she'll come over, Chuck, and be with my grandmother in the living room. And I'll be stomping out the house, man, why your ass over here? And Grandpa like, stop talking to her like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grandbaby now. Now, of all the 1,000 grandbabies Grandma got, I'm the favorite.
Right.
I'm the favorite, right? Me. I'm the favorite. I was born at a time where all of the, it's just so odd, right? When Grandma tells her, she's like, I had all the little black arm babies. Josh just went, Grandma, I got all these black arm babies, and then here come this little pale red baby, crying all the time, want somebody to pick him up. And that's how I come out the favorite, because I stuck out from everybody.
Right.
So I was the red sheep, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I was Grant's favorite, right? But this lady used to come over. Grant was like, I sure wish I could have some salmon and rice and some biscuits and you know what I'm saying, and she used to come over and cook this stuff for Grant, right? Or pick it up in town. She would pick it up in town, like go to the soul food place and pick it up. Right. This for Grant, and they'll have it all set and have the portions set out, because they know Grant may have no teeth. So they have all the portions set out and all this stuff, man. They have it perfect for Grant. And they'll slide a little piece of fat back in there for Grant, because since Grant may have no teeth, she'll eat that fat back. Anyway.
Right.
Anyway, the lady. So what happened, Chuck, was when we was in a relationship, I desperately needed her. Right. I needed her in my life. Right. But emotionally, I was fractured.
Right.
Because I wasn't thinking about me and her being together. I was so focused on me not being the same man that I used to be, and was thinking about that. And she was there. This lady was helping Chuck. This lady was helping me wipe my ass when I couldn't wipe my ass on my own. You feel me?
Yeah.
She was helping me wipe my ass. She was legit doing stuff like that for me. Right. She was legit. You know, you ever seen the tin tubs, the big tin tubs?
Yeah.
People used to wash clothes in back in the day.
Yeah.
She legit kept buying me those so that I can soak my feet in. She just like, me and her being in the living room, you know what I'm saying, watching movies and stuff. She'll have my feet in a tin tub, like got a kettle. You remember the old coffee kettle with water?
Yeah.
She'll keep going in the kitchen and get hot water and putting the thing to make sure the water be taking care of me, man. And I ran her off because I was more concerned about me taking care of her as the man that I was before I got hurt, instead of thinking about the man that I am right now.
This is why me and you rock, man.
What?
This is why me and you rock. Me and you. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry, but I had to yeah, man. That's who I was. Go ahead. Go.
But and so I didn't. And listen, I didn't mean to step on no toes. I'm just saying, like, from my experience, this is me, right? Like, this is for those. I'm sorry if I offended somebody. Listen, I didn't mean to offend, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I was a very fractured person in this weird state of mind, right? Like cranky and vulnerable. How are you mean and vulnerable at the same time? That was me. Like, me and her would go somewhere. I'd be walking with a cane, with a limp. Dudes would see me, and they'd be like, excuse me, old man ain't gonna harm a fly. We in a barber shop. I'm getting my hair cut. Old man, like, hey there, sugar pie. You know, like, watch it. Don't make me come over there. Dudes are like, Uncle Freezy, calm down. That man ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. But that the weird place I was at, Chuck, and I ran her off, and I ran her. Now, did I find somebody better? Yes. Right. Is Mo better than her? Yes. Right. But what I'm saying is I ran her off before our relationship got to the end of the road. Right. I broke her heart. You know what I'm saying? The family love her. Chuck, she's still come around, Chuck. 30 years. 30 years. She got grandbabies. Grandbabies get off the bus at the house now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Grandbabies getting off the bus up at the
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She's still come around. Gramp done passed away. Gramp passed away like 3 years ago or whatever. But Gramp lived to be 102, by the way. Grant was
plus. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, Chuck, so I ran her off, messed things up. And now, like when we see each other, she be hanging out with my cousins. Like, there go Uncle Freezy right there. Uncle Freezy. She's still sweetie pie, man. Give you a hug. She was a hug. She like, one time she told me and her, what happened was I pulled up in the yard. All my cousins had went over to my cousin's house for a function. She was gonna go over there, but she wanted to check on the house first. So we out there, we sitting in the yard, right? She was getting ready to leave. I'm like, hey, where everybody at? She like, oh, they went over to. I was just about to say my
such and such.
They went over to cousin such and such house. And so we standing by the car. She's like, yo, she was like, Uncle Freezer, you know you broke my heart, right? And I was like, listen, I'm trying to tell her. I understand that I broke your heart, but my heart was so fractured at the time. I was not in the right state of mind to be in a relationship with anybody, not even with myself. I couldn't even look myself in the mirror. I felt like I was half of a man. And she was like, but it's stupid that you say that. Nobody looked at you like that, only yourself. And I was like, I know. And I know y'all was telling me that at the time. Y'all was telling me, but I couldn't convince myself that I went from being this guy in the military. They like, hey, we need somebody to go such and such. Go get him, Uncle Freezy. And I'll go without a second thought and be successful and come back safe. Right. And then now I'm here and can't even wipe my own butt. You'll never understand what that's like. And this is me telling her, like, this in real time, like, you'll never understand what it's like being that guy and then coming back home and being a guy who can't even get his own self out the bed. Who walk like, yeah, I'm like, yo, you will never know what it sound, never know what it feel like to be that guy from that Disney movie. The people that, you know what I'm saying, the dude that walk with the limp all hard. You'll never know what it feel like to be that person after you was somebody different. And she was like, but we was loving you anyway. The reason why you are where you at right now is not because you did it on your own, but because we was loving you the whole way. And during that time, Chuck, I did not understand that, bro.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my brother, I know exactly where you're coming from. That's why I was like, yo, that's why me and you rock, man, because no one else would have been able to articulate exactly where I was, my mindset, and how I messed a lot of that stuff up because it was something on the inside of me that was broken that I needed fixing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it didn't matter what my physical thing was, but mentally I was broken. You know what I mean? And emotionally,
I was broken, bro. Mentally, I was broken for a little while, but I'm tough, right? I was raised to be a tough dude. Remember I told you the stupid story about in Little League. I was 7. I got beamed by a fastball, and my father gave me the So mentally, like upstairs, I'm tough. Like I had my moment of weakness, but I could kind of get over it and repair my. But emotionally, nobody taught me how to repair emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still in that place, really. Like say if something happened to you, say something happened, like say we end the show, and then I don't hear from you for like 8 months, right?
Mhm.
Emotionally, I'm in this place like, yo, what the hell happened to Chuck?
Right.
I ain't got no emergency contact number. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
His people don't, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't know his people, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? You and Red Hook getting a hot dog and you got hit by the bus or something. And you might have just hit the Powerball or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So mostly I don't know how to repair these things and move on because I've never been taught that. Right. And to be honest with you, the people around me, they have never been taught that either.
Right.
So they don't recognize it in themselves. So ain't no way they can recognize it in somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, man. So that's one of the things I was getting at, man. Anyway, Chuck, I gotta, you know,
Yeah.
we
Of
gotta
course.
talk about Tom Thibodeau rotations. You know how I go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh man, this was a beautiful show, man. If everybody enjoyed what happened today, the discussions, and put some fire emojis in the chat, man. Put some thumbs up in the chat, man. Like this was a great conversation, great show today. So I want to thank everybody for coming through. I appreciate everyone stopping through and showing some love. E. Gibson, Andrew College, David Parker, Subliminal 209, C Mac, Mr. Vince, Deron Wayne, let me see, RC the Creative, Alfred Griffin. I don't want to miss anybody because I appreciate everybody that come through. Danny Landis, Hewlett Samuel, Chef NYK, Delano, DSJ, the real DSJ. Let me see, Adele Chapman, Antisocial, Savage NYC, Pudge Nice, S Brooklyn, Osa Duque. And I think that is it, man. I appreciate all of you coming through. I appreciate everybody chiming in the chat. We'll be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m.ish to about 9 a.m.ish. That's Monday through Friday. Those who are just joining or just came in, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe, man. We really appreciate that, man, helping us out with the algorithm. Make sure you click all notifications so when we go live, you'll know. I know it's a Monday, but guess what? We're bringing you some joy on a Monday. Start your week off right, okay?
Bam.
Everyone have a blessed day. Stay safe. Hey, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend who's going to tell a friend. And until tomorrow, we'll see you. Peace.
Peace.